Det lär ju komma garn i det här kaffet alltså. Okay. Hi, my name is Elin and this is the Red Thread Knitting Podcast. Welcome to the second episode of this knitting podcast. If you are a new knitter, if you are an experienced knitter, or if you're somewhere in between, or if you are not a knitter, you just want to have some company, listen to me rambling about yarn and patterns and my experiences, very welcome. I hope this will be a nice time. Let's do this. In this episode, I will show you some of my ongoing projects. Some are new from the last since the last episode, and some are some you have seen before. I would also like to show you some yarn in the end of this episode, and actually also tell you about something very exciting for me personally, and I would really like you to join. So that's that. So in the last episode I mentioned why I started this podcast, and today I thought I'd just mention a bit about who I am and where I am right now. So I am currently living in Gothenburg, Sweden. I'm from Sweden. I've always lived in Sweden. I am 34 years old as of now. I think I'm 34 years old. Yeah. I'm 34 years old, and I recently got a bachelor degree in language consultancy in Swedish, the Swedish language. So that's where I'm at right now. It's been 3 busy years, also starting up in the middle of the COVID era, but I've learned so many things, and it's been joyful and also very tough, of course. So that's why the Red Thread Knitting Podcast got its name, because what you do as a language consultant, you help making texts improve, making writers improve their texts. So I've learned how to improve texts and communication for companies and for authorities, and then it's quite a big deal. Then it is quite a big deal to have a red thread in the text, so that you can follow it all the time. In Swedish we say it's a red thread. Do you have that in other languages as well? If you're from somewhere else, knowing a lot of other languages, I would be so interested to know this. Please let me know down below. I would also like to say that I am very interested in different languages and how languages are built up and how they are different, and I would love to learn more languages. That's why I do this in English. Also, I really want to improve my English, and also it makes it possible to communicate with people around the world who doesn't know Swedish that much. So yeah, that's why this is in English. Yeah. Let me show you what I am wearing. This is not a red thread, but it is a blue one. It actually is 2 blue threads. Let me show you. So this is a raglan construction, and this is a very cropped one, but it's so cozy. So this is a raglan sweater from, actually I used a pattern from Sandiness Garn. I don't remember the name exactly, but I'll write it there. And it is, I think, from the Mykt till Dame pattern book. If it's not, I'll cut that out. Okay. But I did not have that yarn. I wanted, actually I think, how do I start? When I made this was in, I think I started it in February 23, and finished it in maybe March, April. It went quite fast, but it's also a lot of stitches. So I had the unspun wool from Höner och Eir, the yarn called Nutiden. I had some of that in a blue, beautiful color. I'll write the name there. And I got some, because it was very easily breakable. They said it's this very color was set up with fibers that easily broke. So I got some mohair. I got some Sandiness mohair, the Tynsilk mohair with some wool in it to pair with this, and it got very fluffy and also very, very light. I think I had 300 grams in total of the Nutiden yarn, but I think I only used half of it for this. I will weigh it and write it there, or I can do that now. Can I do that now? I do that. Wait for it. I'm back. Okay, so this weighs in total 217 grams, and then it's 2 threads held together. So it's very light, it's very warm, it's a bit itchy. It's a bit itchy, but actually now I'm just wearing a short sleeve and it's fine. It's quite fine. So I used the Sandiness Garn pattern as a something to work from, and I checked the gauge. I checked the gauge for this combination, and I had to count it. I had to, and then I adapted the pattern for this gauge. So I'm quite pleased with it. It's kept me warm and it's very nice. So let's talk about what I've been doing since the last time. And it has been more than a week or a couple of weeks. It's actually been like over a month since I recorded the last episode. Since it's the first time I do this, it has been taking some time to learn how to edit, and also it's been crazy. It's been a crazy summer. So bear with me, but this is not something that I made for like a week. It's been taking some time. Anyway, this is the Tolsta t-shirt from the Creabea, and it's got stripes. So I decided to try striping it with the darker color, and this is cotton. It is from the Creabea sole wool, and it's reborn jeans. And this is the brighter color. So I think it's quite nice. It's quite summery shirt, isn't it? And now we're in almost late September, but it's so nice to knit it because it's quite big needles. I use 4.5 millimeter for this, and it's very soft, and it's been fun trying to it's been fun changing the colors, and now I just need to like try it on, and I think I'll start on the sleeves now, because I would like to have long sleeves on this, maybe something like this, that style of it, and I don't know how far to go with this, with the length. So since I just had to try it on, I kind of put it down for a while. You might notice I am a kind of knitter who likes to have a lot of projects ongoing, and I like to knit on what I feel like, yeah, keep on going with the Tolsta. Yes, this I showed you. It's the Velen, or how you pronounce it, t-shirt. It's almost done now. Actually, I have made 2 sleeves. Oh yes, and I made 2 sleeves, and I have the second sleeve to do the I-cord edge, and I actually thought I'd record an instruction of how to, if someone might wonder how to do that. I could, so that's why I haven't done it yet. And also, yeah, because it takes some time, but I like this. Also now it's like yesterday, it was so warm here. It was like 25 degrees in Sweden. That's like high summer warmth. I would like to get to wear this, but I can't. I just can't prioritize to do that right now because I have a lot of things to do. I'll tell you more about that later. So let's get on with it. Sorry, this is the Velen by Camille Descoteaux. I'm so sorry for pronouncing that wrong. My French is not. I'd like it to be though. But it's a beautiful pattern. I made it plain stockinette, and that's like, yeah, you could say it's boring, but I wanted one, and I would really like to make the real pattern as well someday, because it looks very nice. So the third project I would like to show you is something I cast on since the last time. I told you I was very inspired trying to, well, I would like to make a pair of socks again, and I would like to try the new needles that I got. And then I realized that the yarn I showed you needed bigger needles than the ones I bought. And also I really liked to, I wanted to make a fine pair. So I found this, well, I have this beautiful yarn at home. This is shimmering. So this is fingering yarn, merino, with some silver spots in it, and I combined this with bamboo wool sock pullover. Where does it say pullover? So it's from Garn. Yeah. So this is very soft. I like that. I hope it will, because it's 55% superwash wool, 30% bamboo, 15% nylon. I have no idea how good bamboo is holding up in a sock, but I mean, it's a sock yarn. It should work. And I combined these two, making this. So this is a pattern from the Crazy Sock Lady K. This is the vanilla sock fingering version, and I make it for myself. So this particular sock actually has 3 heels, because I did it wrong, and then I did it wrong, and then I really counted, and now it fits very well, so I think it's I've decided it's fine. So this is the first one. It's soon to be a toe for me. Yeah, I'm very pleased. It's so nice to work this up, because it gets so beautiful, doesn't it? And also something that is fun. This is, I'm so sorry, I have to say, this is from the hand dyer here in Sweden, Limo Design. One fun thing with hand dyed yarn is, and also while knitting socks, is that depending on what size you make, the patterning turns out different, doesn't it? Because I have 64 stitches on this, and then it got like this stripy version, and then you see when you turn, when you do the heel, you get another stitch count, and then you can see right here on my before decreasing again, because you increase and then you decrease again, then you can see it's like a bit different striping there. It's a bit bigger stripes, isn't it? Just these two here. So it doesn't bother me at all. It's just interesting that if I would have made a smaller size or a bigger size, this very yarn would look different. Well, let's get... Okay, so this next one I would like to show you is actually a test knit that I made in May while making my big final project in school. So yes, well, it was a very nice thing to have to do on my tiny breaks, so I needed that. And this is a pattern that I've got for free since I was test knitting it, and as you might hear, I'm not finished yet, so I'm not the best. I'm so sorry, I'm not the best test knitter in this case, but I communicated this with Therese Hedlund, who is Brixton Purl as a designer. Anyway, I definitely want to make this, to finish this, because I really like it. I love it. Let's show you. So this is the Mischief pattern shawl, and I used, well, let's talk about the shawl first. It's different, it's like different blocks. You have one garter stitch part, I chose a white yarn for that. I chose a white yarn for that. And then there's a break here with some yarn overs, and then this is also actually it's meant to be garter, but since I tried that out in the beginning here, and I really feel like this very yarn that I chose, that I really wanted to use, it's a merino yarn, fingering, I think only, yeah, it's only merino wool. It got to show off a lot more. This is the garter version, and this is how it looks in plain stockinette stitch. So I actually chose to do this in stockinette just to show off the yarn, and I'm very pleased with that. It's very nice. And this is a beautiful lace pattern. I chose to make that in also actually hand-dyed mohair yarn. And yeah, it's not very much left to do, but I need I need the second edge here, so I will work with that. So check her out if you want to. It's Brixton Purl, and this is the Mischief. I'm going to say something that I haven't heard anybody say this before. Not that I'm saying I'm the first, but this might, I'll just say it. I don't like garter stitch. I don't, because it doesn't give me the flow. I always need to look at my knitting, finding the right hole to go into with my needles, and it's so much easier to only knit knits or to purls. That's what I think. That's what I think. It is true. Of course, I will make things with garter stitch. It. Of course, I can feel it. It's like it gets more fluffy since it's using more space. But no, it's not the most fun to knit, I think. So yeah. This about this. I should say also that since I made this stockinette, I did change needles. I went down a bit, like 1/2, like 0.5 millimeter needle. So now I use 3.75 needles for this, and I'm on the brown part right now. So I like this. It's very beautiful. I love the colors. I love the fluffiness. I want to use it. Oh, where's my yarn? There we go. Alrighty. The last one I wanted to show you is a new cast on. I've been thinking a lot about what to wear the upcoming months, and I found out that I might need to make some more glamorous or fancy patterns. So, and I really wanted to do this. I also got yarn for it, like, yeah, actually a year ago. So this is the Soufflé. The Soufflé. Soufflé pattern. Ja, det får bli det. This is the Soufflé pattern from lovely Penrose Knits, Laura Penrose. And this green color, yeah. Oh, I'll make some B-rolls for this so you get the right color. Anyway, this is it has a keyhole in the back. I have not made the neckline yet. I think it will be beautiful. And so this is knit up with one strand of mohair in the original pattern. I do use another yarn actually, and this part is knit with one strand of yarn, and the rest is with 2 strands of yarn. So it's a bit more see-through up here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and make a B-roll. Beautiful pattern. I think it will be a very nice thing to wear. I was a bit worried about the size. I started making one. I really don't like when t-shirts gets too tight around the arms, so I wanted to have like space here. So I started making a size. I don't know if it was. I think I started making a size 4, but then I realized that the garment gets a bit spacey. If you look at the pictures, you see that it's quite a big t-shirt, and I wanted it to be more fitting, not tight, but more fitting than the big feel. So then I think I went down to size 3, somewhere in the middle, and now I'm knitting on the body, and then it will get some arms, and then it will get the soufflé part right there. Okay, the yarn is this. It's also shimmering in gold actually. This is Camille Månestråle. So this is baby alpaca, 68%, merino wool, 12%, and 16% polyamide and 4% polyester. I think that's the glimmery thread. So this is the color 9014 havgrön. And I knit this with, did I say that? No. 4 millimeter needles. Beautiful, lovely, very nice to have something just go plain stockinette in the round. but I do need to try it out soon. Try it on. Sorry. Okay, so that's some of what I am knitting on right now. Shall we look at some yarn? I don't know if I want to contribute. It's very nice to get inspired, isn't it? It's also quite expensive. During this spring, when I was studying very hard for my bachelor degree, I found the podcast called Soufflé podcast, who was a very big inspiration for me, and she kept me company for many hours while taking breaks from thinking and writing and thinking and writing and reading and she showed some yarn from one dyer, and I got so very inspired by that. So this is my gift to myself for taking this bachelor degree. I got some yarn from Olivia and Oliver fibers. Let's start with this. It's a white base, merino wool, 75% and 25% nylon. This is the classic DK in the colorway Haku Lei. So this is the colorway Haku Lei, and I got two in DK. What can I make in DK with a white based yarn? A hat, possibly? Ooh, or a shawl. I love the speckles in very deep pink, and some speckles of lime green and mustardy yellow. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's crazy. On one hand, I can't wait to use it and to see what it will be. It will turn out to be both in what to wear and both in how it will look in the colors knitted up. In another way, I really like to have them like this. Okay, it's beautiful. The True Lane Chelsea from True Lane, she made a big sweater holding two yarns together. One merino, I think, something, and one Suri silk alpaca. I have never owned a Suri silk alpaca before, so when I found out that I could order that from this very beautiful color as well. This is also Haku Lei. This is the same color, but in a different yarn base. So I got 3, and my plan is to make a big sweater with holding one white-ish color together with this to make it speckled all over, but still like plain white. I think it will be, oh, so beautiful. And it's so soft. I want to know how it feels against my body. I don't know, but it's beautiful, and I am so glad to have that here. Oh, this is a colorway that I saw her have and I really wanted it. It's called Pixie Dust. How beautiful is this? Oh my. This is the Merino DK. So this is, she only had one left when I was ordering. So I think she, Olivia Oliver's, you can order, if you order at least 3 of one, the same base, you can, she will dye it up for you. And she also has some in her shop, from, I guess, when other people have been ordering. So this was a one skein that she had that I could order. And the Pixie Dust. Oh. Hat. Shawl. I don't know. Or maybe just on the wall. Oh, beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's go on. This is from, I think, the latest colorway set that Olivia Oliver Fibers made. This is the colorway Mahogany. And this is the classic sock. So this is 425 meters per 100 grams. So this will probably be a pair of socks one day. So beautiful, warm. I think it's warm. And also cold, right? Brown colors. It's just a beauty. And last but not least, actually first I got to see a pattern that I fell in love with, and the picture of that pattern was very similar colors as this one, and I couldn't help myself when I saw it. So this is another colorway from Olivia Oliver Fibers. It's like a peachy, warm pink and yellow and pink speckles. So, and this is the cashmere. I didn't say what it was. It's 80% superwash merino and 10% cashmere and 10% nylon. And it's very soft, very smooth. Yeah, exciting to see how that turns out. I balled up actually 2 skeins of this one to have on my holiday. So on my holiday I started on this t-shirt called Formation Tee by the designer Popknit. And I didn't get very far. Okay, so it's okay to laugh now, but I have started. Yeah, so this will make quite a nice formation pattern soon. So this is a bit fiddly. This is a bit fiddly, but I really think that when you get the hang of it and you have to I think I will have to keep going with it and just have some calm time to just focus and learn the pattern setup, you know, and then I can go on with it for a bit more. But right now it's too much in my head. But you know, the ball, isn't this nice? I get so happy. Okay, I get so happy. So that's another cast on as well. That's about that for the Olivia Oliver fibers. And now that I have shown it to you, I can start using it a bit more. I think. Okay. The other day, I met a friend. It's very nice meeting friends. And he had been on an island called Iceland. So when I heard he was going there, he's not a knitter. When I heard he was going there, of course, my first reaction was, oh, there's yarn. And then I didn't think more about that. So you can hear where this is going. Okay, so when we met, he gave me this big bag and he said, I've been to Iceland and I know you like yarn. And also to this story is that when we spoke, he saw me knitting more than a year ago, and he knew I started knitting that year, and then he told me he really wanted a pair of fingerless mittens, and at the time I didn't know how to make them, and I didn't know with what yarn. I didn't know anything, but I said, of course I can make that for you sometime, I hope. So this is some yarn. He wants fingerless mittens, and he will of course get fingerless mittens when he gets me yarn from Iceland. So he got me this to knit him the mittens. It's Lättlopi, and Icelandic is a beautiful language, but I don't want to destroy it trying to read what more it says here. But of course this is 100% wool, 100 meters per 50 grams, and he got 3 of this color called 1407 and 3 of this color. I think it would be very long mittens, don't you think? It's beautiful colors, isn't it? It's good choice. This is called 1706, so this is the 2 different colors. There we go. I haven't used Lättlopi before. I've heard it's rough on your skin. Yeah, I think it's rough on my skin while just touching it. Should I say this to my friend, that on the hands while you're out taking beautiful photos, because that's what he's going to use them for, this will irritate your skin? Or should I just make them and we'll see? What is your experience? Do you have experience about this? Rough yarn for mittens. Yay or nay? Please let me know, because I'm thinking about this. And of course I will make him. That would be very fun. So he said, this is for the mittens, and this you can do whatever you want with. So he got me, this is crazy, such a good friend. I haven't opened it, it's in plastic. I hope that you can see it anyway. Plötulopi. Okay, I might need to open this, don't I? Wait for it. Okay, so this is it. Maybe I should show. So he got me 4 plates of plötulopi, 2 in this beautiful gray color. It's called oh, it smells like sheep. I'm in the farm. Wow. Oh, it's also something like calming. And also very strong. Okay. I think it's color 9102. This one. And he got me this beautiful blue yarn. Wow. Oh, the deepness of this color is amazing. It also smells a bit. Beautiful yarn. This is color 1432 plötulopi. So I got 4 plates in total, 2 of each color. What shall I make with this? It's 400 grams. It should make a, by far, sweater in these colors together. Oh, can I make that? Maybe I or a shawl. Is this nice by my throat though? On my neck though? Well, if you have any ideas, I would love them. Both about this and about what to do with this. Shall I make this, make some hand warmers, mittens, or should I? Of course I should, shouldn't I? He bought it and he likes the color. I mean, worst case scenario, they're too rough and then he just need to wear like a long sleeved shirt underneath. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Okay, so that's about that. That's all I had to show you for now. Thank you so much for watching this far. I said in the beginning I would tell you something that's very exciting for me. Well, you should see how this looks now. I'm moving in like 4 days. Oh, that's crazy. So I've been the last couple of weeks just packing down all my things from my beautiful apartment. I really love this spot. I really love this spot, and I really wanted to record a second episode here before leaving, because I am moving to Luxembourg for 5 months, and that's crazy because I got a traineeship at the European Parliament in Luxembourg. So I will start there the 1st of October, and I will be there for 5 months. And yeah, it's a mess here, but I'm very excited. It's something I haven't done at all before, moving to another country by myself. But I hope I can keep making these podcasts and keep company with someone out there through this. Of course, I will keep knitting. I have to decide what to bring. I hope to be able to show you some yarn shops in Luxembourg, maybe in other countries around. It's so close to both Germany and Belgium and France. So I hope you'll join me there. The next time we'll meet here, won't be here, but we'll be there. So that's my big change right now. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a very nice day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.